All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Ryan Kidd, and I am the Human B-Side, the only channel on YouTube shot by both sides. And today we are unearthing, we're unsleeving a punk rock gem from the muck of the rock and roll underground. A song musically that's catchier than The Flu, with lyrics that are so fun to sing along to. On this single, the band plays in such a taut manner that it allows the melody of the song to just bounce and bounce like the metaphorical red rubber ball that it is. And it never stops bouncing, except when it does, for this playful little vocal line. And playful is what it is. Like the whole A-side is just strummed with like this gleeful innocence that exudes the energy of youth. And if you're hearing this for the first time on my channel, I'm so happy. And that you're here to listen to it with me. And but if you bought this in the shop in 1979, I hope it sounds as fresh coming off my turntable as it did when you picked it up. Just a really fun single from 1979. It's the Train Spotters with the song Highrise. A really fun, like pogo punk power pop attack, man. Let's get into it. Let's rock it. Break out the air drums.
A newly married couple on the second floor. There's a dirty old man. The third floor are a couple of drag queens. The fourth floor is the high-rise nag. On the fifth floor, there's an army of students. On the sixth floor are the day-glow punks. The seventh floor's been empty for a long time. The eighth floor, that's where I live. High-rise, high-rise. The neighbours are banging on the wall again. High-rise, high-rise. I wanna live underground. No one ever play a hi-fi. Too loud, it disturbs the peace. Rule 2, never hit your girlfriend. Nosy neighbours, call the police. High-rise, high-rise. The neighbours are banging on the wall again. High-rise, high-rise. I wanna live on the ground. Rule 3, no singing after sundown. Rule 4, don't spit on the floor. Rule 5, no girls are allowed round. That includes Diana Dawes. High-rise, high-rise. The neighbours are banging on the wall again. High-rise, high-rise. I wanna live on the ground.
There's some kind of weird like didgeridoo after this. Check it out.
First floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh floor, eighth floor. That's where I live. High-rise, high-rise. The neighbours are banging on the wall again. High-rise, high-rise. I wanna live on the ground. Rule 1, never play a hi-fi. Too loud, it disturbs the peace. Rule 2, never hit your girlfriend. Nosy neighbours, call the police. High-rise, high-rise. The neighbours are banging on the wall again. High-rise, high-rise. I wanna live on the ground. Rule 3, no singing after sundown. Rule 4, don't spit on the floor. Rule 5, no girls are allowed round. That includes Diana Dawes. High-rise, high-rise. The neighbours are banging on the wall again. High-rise, high-rise. I wanna live on the ground. High-rise, high-rise. The neighbours are banging on the wall again. High-rise, high-rise. I wanna live on the ground.
Yeah, man. 1979, the Train Spotters, Highrise. A total fix for the pogo junkies right there, man. I love that song. What floor do you live on? You know, some of us may have been on the floor with the Dayglow punks, but maybe we're the dirty old man on the second floor. It was a lot of fun, man. What a great song to sing along to, and I just love the bounce that song has. It's terrific, man. I'll show you some records that I brought out while I was listening to it that I want to listen to after. Maybe a little bit of the snottiness of Nasty Nasty by 999. Great band. The Disco Zombies, little Top of the Pops action. Right there, Invisible EP. There Must Be Thousands by the Quads. I guess you would say it's like mod, right? I like this song a lot. It's got like a really twitchy guitar lead in it that's like really fun. And another one that's just like so fun to sing along to, the Freshies. I'm in love with the girl on a certain Manchester megastore checkout desk. I've told myself one of my resolutions this year is to learn the order of the record labels in that song that he's singing. The innocence and playfulness that I was alluding to in the beginning when describing this single, uh, I brought that out. It reminded me of Jilted John, True Love Stories. Yeah, it's a fun one. Kind of like a concept album. It's like a story, you know. I think this is like number 100, my top 100 punk albums of the 70s. Somebody's like, I can't believe you put Jilted John. I love that record. Maybe a little wild Billy Childish record here. Pop Rivets. Very fun punk tune. Punk tunes on here. Yeah, it's good stuff. Now, the B-side, we'll get to the B-side. Definitely not as awesome as the A-side. But it's still cool. It kind of sounds like Danny and the Juniors at the Hop, that 50s tune. But it's kind of just like an homage to like rock and rollers like, Chuck Berry, Gene Vincent, Eddie Cochran, all that stuff. Jerry Lee Lewis. And that reminded me of Let's All Turn On by the Hoodoo Gurus. I love Stone Age Romeos, man. This is such a great album. And it also reminded me of Sweet Gene Vincent by Ian Dury and the Blockheads. But I'll flip it over and we'll spin it, man. It's definitely like it's a little cheesy, but it's got like a cool Chuck Berry lead in it. And, it's fun to pay homage to the greats, right? On the second floor is the dirty old man. So much fun to listen to. Oh, you know what it reminds me of too is What's for Lunch, Mom by The Shapes. Yeah, I got to bring that out. Or like I saw Batman at the Laundrette. That's really fun. Mike Reed wrote these songs. He's like the famous UK DJ too. But let's listen to the B-side of Highrise, and it's entitled Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The A-side should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. At the Hop. That's what it's at. Rockin' in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Let's remember the rock and roll greats of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And Goslin's got a touch, summertime blues, Star Burton's been wearing a blue suede shoes. Jack's got a Leroy and a runaround suit. Tiana and Belmont's got a blue there too. Duck Walk, Chuck, doing Johnny be good. I'm able to the promised land of better be good. Boot scooter, man. Come on. Keep on rocking in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, keep on rocking in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Let's remember the rock and roll greats of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Stand for a dancing, don't be cool. All choked up like a King Creole. like cops out with this like fade out. It's a lot. It's fun. Yeah, I guess it's a little cheesy, but it's hard, to try to beat that A side, man. I love that song. Highrise. I hope you enjoyed it too. From me, from the Fink. Thanks for watching. And hey, I did a great interview with Alan Millman like a couple, maybe 5 days ago. And I put it up. Check it out, man. It was a really great discussion. Alan's an awesome guy. And he has a lot of cool stories, a lot of cool things to say. So check that out. But thanks for watching. And be good to each other. Be good to yourself. But most importantly, man, you got to be somebody, baby. On the first floor is a new married couple on the second floor.